My fiance said, "Your best man is too ugly for my wedding photos. Replace him." I said, "You're right, I'll handle it." Then I replaced her instead. When she showed up for the rehearsal dinner and saw who was sitting in her seat, Jessica and I had been together for 2 years. My best friend Marcus had been my brother since kindergarten. Marcus had a bad car accident when he was 19. The scars on his face were permanent, but he was still the same guy who helped me through my dad's death and talked me through every major life decision. 3 weeks before our wedding, Jessica called me at work. "We need to talk about the wedding party." "What about it?" "Marcus can't be your best man anymore." My stomach dropped. "Why not?" "Be honest, babe. He's going to ruin our photos. All those scars? My photographer said she can't edit that much. It'll cost extra." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. "You want me to replace my best friend because of how he looks? Don't be dramatic. Just make your cousin Jake the best man instead. Marcus can still come as a regular guest. He'll understand." "No, he won't understand, because it's insane." She sighed like I was being difficult. "Fine. Either he goes, or I'm not walking down that aisle. Your choice." I stayed quiet for a long time. Then I said, "You're right. I'll handle it." She seemed relieved. "Thank you for being reasonable." That night, I called Marcus and told him everything. He went silent, then said, "Man, if you need to replace me, I get it. It's your wedding. I'm not replacing you, Marcus. I'm replacing her." I spent the next week quietly canceling everything, called the venue and switched from wedding to a simple dinner party, contacted the photographer and changed the booking to a casual event, told the caterer we were doing a different kind of celebration. I invited everyone from the guest list except Jessica's family and friends, sent new invitations that said celebration dinner instead of rehearsal dinner. Then I called my ex-girlfriend Emma, who'd stayed friends with both me and Marcus after we broke up 3 years ago. "I know this sounds crazy, but would you go on a date with me this Friday?" The rehearsal dinner was supposed to be Friday at 6. Jessica showed up in her designer dress, ready to practice walking down an imaginary aisle. She walked into the restaurant and froze. Marcus was standing there in a nice suit, smiling. Emma was next to him wearing a beautiful dress. My mom was laughing with Marcus's parents. All our friends were already eating appetizers, but Jessica's assigned seat had someone else sitting in it. "Emma, what is this?" Jessica asked, looking around confused. "It's a celebration dinner," I said calmly. "Where's the wedding planner? Where's my mom?" "There's no wedding, Jessica. I canceled it." Her face went red. "You what? You gave me an ultimatum. Replace Marcus or you won't marry me." So I chose Marcus. She looked at Emma sitting in what should have been her seat. "Who is that?" "My date. This is Emma. We're getting to know each other again." Emma waved awkwardly. Jessica started crying. "You're throwing away 2 years over one comment? You wanted me to throw away 20 years of friendship over your Instagram photos." That told me everything I needed to know. She looked around at all the guests staring at her. "Everyone here thinks you're crazy." My mom stood up. "Actually, honey, we all think he did the right thing. Anyone who'd ask him to dump Marcus doesn't deserve to marry my son." Jessica grabbed her purse and ran out crying. Marcus walked over and hugged me. "You didn't have to do that." "Yes, I did. You've been there for everything. A woman who can't see that isn't someone I want to marry." 6 months later, Emma and I started dating again. Marcus was the best man at our actual wedding 2 years later. Jessica sent a long apology email last month saying she'd been shallow and stupid. I never responded.